Hi guys, this video is just going to show you how to use FooPlot. It is an online graphing tool that can plot points, plot any type of functions, including our linear functions that we have been looking at. And I'm just going to show you that right now. So what you do is you go to Safari in this case. We're going to type in FooPlot.com and it's going to take us there now. And you can see that it's already got something graphed along the lines here. So we've got a parabola here, which we don't necessarily need because we're not going to look at parabolas until next year. So I'll get rid of that. Now I've got my graph. If you can look to the right of the video, you'll see that I've got a table of values with the rule f of x equals x minus 5. Now what I'm going to use FooPlot for is to see if those blue f of x values match those x values and give us coordinates which form a linear graph. Okay, so we want to make sure that all of the coordinates on that table of values fit the rule f of x equals x minus 5 and that give us a straight line. So in order to do that, we need to make sure that our graph is scaled properly. Okay, so we've got all of our values. So on the right, we see our table of values. We've got our x value. The smallest x value is -2 and 2. And we've got a little bit of extra room here, but I think we can zoom in a little bit. So apart from using these tools here like zoom in and zoom out, we're going to adjust the window. So if you just scroll down here and we've got our window, see how our x values range between -6.5 and 6.5? Well, seeing as our table of values show that x is -2 and 2, we're going to go with -3 and 3, just to give us a little bit of leeway. And you can see up there, -2.5, -1. And if I scroll back down, my y value, according to my f of x values, the smallest f of x value is -7 and the biggest f of x value is -3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do probably -8 to give extra room, but I think I'm going to go to a bit of the positive numbers. So I'm probably just going to go to 2 just to sort of paint a picture. Okay? And if we scroll up here, look at that. We've got our graph and our window, all from that. Now, we're going to start trying to plot some of these points, some of these coordinates. So if I look over to this square here, this yellow square where it says function and add, we're going to see if we can plot the coordinates. So if I click on the function, and it gives us all these options. Function we're going to need later because that is our rule, f of x equals x minus 5, that is our function. We don't need polar now, we don't need parametric now, but we do need points because we are plotting points. So I'm going to add that. And now you can see that we've already got some points plotted here, but none of them necessarily relate to the points that we want, so I'm just going to delete them anyway. Okay? And you can see they've gone from the graph. Now I'm going to type my coordinates in, so x is -2 and y is -7. We don't need any space bars. Notice how the bottom left of the graph, we already have our point there. So I'm going to quickly add more of these points in. And 2, -3. Okay? So those are all our points here. Okay? So I think I'm going to keep them black. Now, in regards to our rule, we want to see if these points match up our rule, okay? That this rule actually cuts through all of these plotted points. So to do that, we're going to go back to the yellow box here. We're going to click function, add, and we've got our x squared function, which we don't need. But we can erase that and type in our f of x, which is our y of x function here, and we only need to type the right hand side, so x minus 5. And look, our points are joined together. Just to show that it looks a bit different, I'm probably going to change the color a bit. I think I might do something purplish. There we go. And you can see that my function, x minus 5, is purple and my plotted points all are black, just to show how it stands out. So what I'm saying is that with FooPlot, it's a really good tool just to double check to see that, you know, if you're not sure of anything at home, you can always look through FooPlot, type in your points and see if it works out. So I hope that helps a lot, guys.